Hello and welcome to the Patreon exclusive edition of Black, White, and Red All Over. I'm Victor Dandridge.
Ryan Seymour.
We are about to spizz oil Fantastic 4-0 number 1-0.
They're finally, well, they're not back, but they're finally on the process.
The book is back.
The book is back.
Fantastic Four has been gone 2 years.
Dude, I don't even know, more than that, I think.
Secret Wars was 2015? Maybe? So maybe 3 years.
It feels longer than that.
It does feel long. Well, when the first family goes, it is not like an empty void that just kind of is like, meh.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, this is literally where Marvel Comics started.
Yeah, it's not like you can fill it with Inhumans.
No. Although, there are properties that they try to do that with.
Yeah.
X-Men-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Did they? I mean, do you think that they tried to do that with Inhumans? I mean, it was a family.
I think it was. I think they were. It was.
It's been gone 3 years.
2015.
Man,
it feels longer though. I mean, like it really does.
Like a decade. Like I feel like a decade.
Yeah.
That's Fantastic Four time. That's what it is. If you take the amount of time, multiply it by 4. That's what it feels like. So it feels like it's been gone 12 years.
Yeah.
There we go.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Makes sense.
So, this book was written by Dan Slott with art by Sarah Pacelli.
Yes.
Phenomenal creators.
Yeah, a couple backup stories. Both pretty good.
Yes. They're actually really freaking funny.
Yeah.
Simon Bianchi and Scotty Young. Phenomenal folks. You can't go wrong with them. All right. So, Fantastic Four post Secret War.
Yeah.
Only half of them have been in the Marvel U.
And it was
Johnny and Ben.
Yeah.
That's it.
And it's been grim. Like until Marvel 2-in-1 recently, it's just been this like really FF have been this dark
like cloud.
Yeah, like Reed has been a shadow of evil and not the first family of Marvel, not like a family that loves each other.
Not at all.
Not at all. A force for good, not kind of like the sci-fi kind of vibe that it used to have.
Very true. Very true.
Dan Slott actually starts bringing it back around to that.
Let's rebuild this. Let's rebuild this. Yeah. It starts off with, which I think is like an incredible misleader, but I love it. It's captions, but from the voice of each individual Fantastic Four member. And already he's setting the tone as like, okay, he gets these people. He gets how they speak individually, as a team. It kind of works in a great way. I believe in him. I believe in this group right here.
Because the first page is just like a family photo.
It's so perfect. Like literally a family album opened up, someone reminiscing in a really big way. Now, it's also key to remember that in this iteration of the Fantastic Four, there also includes the 2 kids, Franklin and Valeria. So I don't know, in preparation for this, I've been reading Hickman's run, which was how they, was 86th out. And it's kind of like this beautiful thing to kind of see this after like reconsuming all of that information. It's so good. All right. So we start off with Ben Grimm is in the marketplace with none other than Alicia Masters.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, they have had a will they, won't they love affair
for years.
Has. I mean, there's a brief stint where she dated Johnny. Mattered nothing. Meh.
Yeah, just a blip on the map.
It was a blip. That was just a way for her to meet Ben and that to make it work. Yeah. It was perfect. But they are shopping around and they get the opportunity to get some kittens.
Yeah, rescue kittens.
Rescue kids. It's so cute. Nothing is better than seeing like the thing juxtaposed with like cuteness. Because all it does is accentuate how really sweet that dude really is.
Yeah, because he doesn't look like it.
No,
but he
rocky
really,
exterior.
He's got he's got a soft heart. Yeah, I mean
it's just
totally
squishy. All the squish. Then we've got Johnny. He's at a Mets game now. I wonder if there's precedence for that.
I don't know.
That Johnny is a Mets fan. I would have definitely called him a Yankee. I definitely would have called him a Yankees fan. So I'm really curious if we go back, will there be anything to challenge whether or not Johnny Storm is a Mets fan?
Or is that an arbitrary? Like, is Dan Slott a Mets fan?
And that's why it's there?
Does Johnny think that the designated hitter position is actually an abomination, much like interleague play?
Wow, you just took that sports brawl real deep.
Man. I went sports ball. Yeah, I slam dunked that touchdown.
You went yacht on that one. That was, whoa, it's out of the park.
Kicking the hat trick.
I know those other sports ball references are not baseball. I
Nah.
got that. Okay, so he's hanging out with Wyatt Wingfoot. Right? Is that Wingfoot is his last name?
I believe so.
That's what I thought.
Pretty sure.
It took me a second to realize it because I was like, who's this guy that Johnny's all hugged up with? Like, I
was like, that
he's
doesn't look
hanging out
like
with
Reed.
Colossus? Like, I don't know who this is. Like, dude is giant too. Like, it's a big guy. It's a really big guy, and I'm just like,
I'm gonna
Alright,
go to
that's
the Mets
cool.
game. I'm gonna run a Russian.
it's crazy. But they shout out Johnny for being there, which is always great.
Yeah.
Like, it
He
goes to
loves
show.
that stuff.
Yeah, it does.
That's him.
And it's their place in the Marvel universe as a whole, let alone New York City.
Yeah.
They are
Everybody,
well-known celeb heroes.
everybody knows who they are.
Absolutely.
Like, that's just part of
That's it.
them.
That's them. While they are doing their thing, all of a sudden there is a Fantastic Four signal shot into the sky.
Yeah.
Now we actually see a person do this.
Yeah.
So we know it's not Johnny.
Yeah.
And the Four, the classic Four.
Yeah.
This is the original iteration, where it actually says
Spelled out.
Fantastic Four. That's some work. That's some science.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that really is. Like,
I thought that we had like an awesome red, white, and boom.
No.
Never seen that
No.
spelled out.
one flare.
Yeah, that's, they got good music, but to spell
Yeah.
Fantastic Four,
And one of the things about it, everybody knows
yeah,
what that means.
everybody knows. So like literally, New York City is like, oh, they're back.
Yeah.
This is awesome. This is the thing. Literally, I mean, like Johnny is on it.
Yeah.
He is there.
He's,
So happy.
yeah, you can see it. Like he is genuinely, ridiculously overjoyed to get back with his family, get with his sister, get with Reed,
It's been too
his
long.
niece and nephew.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So he jumps up. Puron takes off.
Yeah. Ben's got a different reaction.
Ben has a totally different reaction. This guy, this big lump, is like, no, this ain't it.
Yeah.
And Alicia's like, well, look, I know I can't see, but I can hear the people, and they're saying, he's like, listen, darling, it's not it. Like, I'm telling you, it's not it.
And it's not him just being Eeyore. Like, he has looked. He has looked everywhere possible within
Literally.
his means.
Not even just his means. Like Reed left behind the like ability for them to check in multiple versal locations, and still they came up empty.
Yeah.
You know, that was the whole series, the Marvel 2-in-1s, and
I wish Marvel would have I wish they would have solicited it not as 2-in-1, kind of like potential team ups and one shots, but as this is Fantastic 2.
Right. The road to 4. You know, Fantastic Four divided.
Yeah.
Like,
Because
give me
shops would
something.
shops would order way, way, way more of it.
Oh yeah.
But
we didn't know.
No.
So as he's breaking it down, he's like, I get it. Everyone is so hopeful for this. Everyone wants this. I want this.
Yeah, they're happy. They're happy not just as New Yorkers. They're happy. Like, they're happy for the Fantastic Four to be reunited.
They're, it's about time. It's the FF. Like they are the Marvel Universe, man. Like, forget what you know about the movies, and you're like, oh no, it's Avengers and it's Iron Man. No. Everything started with the Fantastic Four, the first family of Marvel Comics. And Johnny races over to where it should be, Lower East Side. He's ready, and he finds
just two kids.
Two kids
playing a prank.
Yancey Street Kids.
Yeah.
Which again is a deep cut. The Yancey Street Gang was actually the neighborhood gang that Ben Grimm was a part of.
Mm-hmm.
Neighborhood kids, a little rough and tumble, willing to do whatever it takes. But they stole a signifier and shot it.
And I don't think I think they conceptually knew, like, this will get a reaction, but I don't think they really fully understood
what people were waiting for here.
Yeah, because New York is now, like, because that next kind of frame, it's the news. Like, this is on the news.
Exactly.
So it's like that big. So on like a New York, like a city level,
right?
This is the effect it has. But there's a personal level where Ben and Johnny, like, you have that moment where is it finally happening?
Right.
And
then
it's
you take that away from them.
Yeah.
Oh. But what makes it even more, this is like a layer that I think is interesting that they build in well into the story, is that they're creeping up on the anniversary of when they first got their powers.
Yeah.
So, like, I think if we had started off the book with that being a statement, it would be a little different.
Yeah.
Somehow, I don't know, nicer might be a thing.
Maybe.
This almost seems like a harder slap in the face once you find out that,
Yeah.
hey, by the way, next week
Yeah.
is the anniversary of when they first, went into space.
Yeah.
What I adore is the reverence of calling them by their hero names.
Yeah.
The Invisible Woman, the Human Torch, Mr. Fantastic, and the Thing. There's such a huge respect for them. I do find it hilarious though that the channel that's interviewing for this is 5 TV. 5. Not 4.
Not 4.
Not 3, but 5. They asked people what they thought of this.
Yeah.
Current members, former members, however you want to look at it. Of course, the first one being the Thing. It's really hard to be like, incognito and not be asked questions when you're
10-foot
Rocky.
tall yellow rock.
Yeah, it's
You
kind
can't hide.
of suck. But he's, very quickly, no comment, not interested. Lady Medusa, which I thought was a very interesting choice.
Yeah.
Crystal,
Makes
another
sense.
interesting choice. You got the relationship there.
Yeah. So Johnny,
sisters, and Luke Cage.
more Johnny.
Yeah. You got Luke Cage, who's like, look, dude, as a family man,
Yeah.
their whole situation, ugh.
Yeah. Because
I don't want it.
Because he's evolved
Right.
with the FF.
Absolutely.
Because
Dude, he beat them up for $200 that Dr. Doom owed him. Better have my money, okay?
that's a real story.
That is a real story,
For
y'all.
those of you who don't know. And then
Pause.
because Doom refused to pay him the $200, so he broke in, stole the was it the FF's?
I think it was their flying car.
Yeah,
the
stole their car
Fantasmobile.
to go to
Fantastic car.
Latveria to fight Doom to get his $200.
To get his $200. And Doom paid him begrudgingly after that. It was like, you really did all this for $200?
$200.
Like, this had to cost more than $200.
Yeah.
You're lucky he didn't take that out of his behind.
Yeah.
But Luke
Doom,
Cage trounced the Fantastic Four for $200.
I forgot about that story.
Just saying. And then it was Jennifer Walters. Now, this one I thought was interesting because for a while now, the Jennifer Walters persona has not had the spotlight versus She-Hulk.
Yeah.
And I really appreciated the statement that, yes, Jennifer Walters, it's known that she's She-Hulk.
Yeah.
It's very well known. But she is just as viable of a character as Jennifer Walters as She-Hulk.
Yeah.
That's huge to me.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's great. And true or false, was it not Dan Slott that wrote that awesome Ally McBeal-ish run of She-Hulk
I think it was.
years back?
I think it was.
You see that? You see that? Mine like a steel trap, ladies and gentlemen. What I love, though, is she's on her way. She gives this comment, but she's on her way to represent the 2 little kids that sent up the flare.
Yeah. Which is pretty crazy.
That's beautiful. That's heroics, like right there.
Yeah.
Like, that's what that is. And of course, Johnny is livid.
Yeah.
What are you doing? She's like, look, I was hired to do my job.
Yeah.
This is my job.
But who would hire you? I mean, like these kids.
How dare you? Who would, in fact? Ben Grimm. Product of Yancey Street. And he knows what it is, man. He's like, look, they're kids, B. Like, come on. What are you talking? It's fine. And now, okay, this must have been a Yancey Street like apartment, yes?
Yeah.
So it's like a little hole in the wall spot.
Yeah, because Jennifer does ask the question: how could a couple of Yancey Street kids get that flare gun in the first place? Because that's not just any flare gun.
No. It's a you didn't dip into the Baxter Building to get that.
Yeah.
That's for sure. So what happened was there's this little apartment, presumably in Yancey Street, and it is on Yancey Street. There it is.
Yeah.
And one of Ben's old friends is a caretaker of it, and there's a lot of stuff in there that's like, little trinkets here and there. Nothing major, nothing dangerous.
Yeah.
As said, but the kids definitely broke in and stole it.
Yeah.
But there's this box.
Yeah.
That sparks a story.
And this story is really, really, really sweet. It gets to the core of them as a family, as friends, as people that care about each other.
Absolutely.
With a little bit of the science fiction-y sort of thing to try to use that as the canvas.
Absolutely. We find this lady. Let's see. Wait, what's her name? Astronomica.
Yeah.
Because that's a name.
Yeah.
It's a cool design, actually.
Yeah.
I hope she pops up later. But the FF have gotten lost in space. They've run across her, and she's like, "Look, I have the means to help you get home, but I need you to do something. You know, I need one of you, your best person, actually, to be able to help us get home." And the science of this is brilliant, actually.
Yeah, because at first it's not like I thought it was like a dig against like almost every crisis that in DC that has Warren Ellis or not Warren Ellis, Grant Morrison involved. Like there's a song, a cosmic song,
this music thing that you have to do.
Yeah, but this actually makes some sense.
So, Astronomica has this rod which has a stone in it that can get them to where they need to go. She just needs the best person to sing.
Yeah,
and so she's like, "Look. Okay, who's your best singer? Like, tell it right now." Sue was like, "It's me."
Everybody else.
Literally everybody else says it's Johnny.
Yeah.
And what's funny is earlier in the issue, Johnny's singing.
Yeah.
And Wyatt's like, "Hey, dude, you really
got a good voice.
You actually sound nice, dude. Like, you can sing." Justin Timberlake as Johnny Storm.
Oh.
I do what I can. I do what I can. I do what I can.
That'd be pretty good.
John Krasinski and Emily Blunt as Sue and Reed. And then John. Okay. So, you're welcome. So, Terry Crews is as the thing.
See, I almost was like Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
He's going to be busy Shazamming.
Oh, that's right.
Some things. That's the only reason
True.
why. But Terry Crews, I figure voice would be good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, everybody's mad. Or everybody says Johnny. And Sue is like.
She's salty.
For reals, though. For reals. Are y'all sure? And sweet little Franklin hits her with the "Mommy, please don't sing." You can't. I mean, come on, man.
It's Franklin.
This is the baby. This is the baby. What
you gotta do what he says, or he'll rearrange the universe.
This is so bad. He literally will.
Yeah,
you pay for that later. So Johnny sings, and of course, he totally sings what I can. Like it's one of those things where I'm like, of course he sang that.
Yeah,
of course he sang.
It is a total Johnny thing to sing.
The only top 2 songs that he could have sang, right? New York, Frank Sinatra style, or Donkashane.
Yeah,
he sings the latter. But of course, the shout out, the reference to Central Park.
Yeah,
kind of makes sense.
Yeah,
like it's there.
We'll take you there.
Then he gets him home. Like that's the part that makes it so great. Like without any complications, he literally sings
Donkashane, and they get home.
And of course, Sue was like, "You did it. We're home. You can stop singing."
Yeah.
And he doesn't.
Yeah.
Like that's
because that's Johnny.
That's Johnny. Yeah. Like it's what he does. Like, come on, it's so perfect. Okay, I take it back. Maybe not Justin Timberlake. He might be a little bit too old to play Johnny.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber. He's turning his life around.
Jeez.
And I lost the room. The room is gone just that quickly.
That's should be a record scratch.
That was so hard. That was so mean. So he's like, "Look, they've been lost so long. It's a way to find their way home."
Yeah.
I literally thought that this was going to be like the thing where he's like, "Oh my God, maybe Johnny can sing and we'll find them."
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
Not it. Not it. What he does is he has this little piece of the orb.
Yeah.
Still. And decides, nope, he's going to do something big today. He's going to make a change, and it's going to be great. He takes this orb and gets it fashioned into an engagement ring.
Yeah.
And he proposes to Alicia.
And she says yes.
Which, I mean, been way too long coming, man.
See, I wonder, this is going to sound cheesy, but I'm actually being serious.
Okay.
I wonder if using that instead of a diamond or something was like Ben's way of finding his way home.
Yes, of course. And I also think that it's something where, as we'll see in a future thing, I'm calling it, she's going to get lost, and they're going to be able to home in on the ring by singing. It's going to be a thing.
Yeah.
But of course, his voice is supposed to be imperfect, but it is what's needed to find his way home, which is her.
Yeah.
I'm just writing. I'm just speculating. I'm spitballing. Okay. I got to make up for that Justin Bieber thing. So, Johnny shows up to this nice restaurant. Ben is dressed up. Alicia's dressed up. He's like, "Wait, am I supposed to be dressed up? Did I mess up? What happened? What's going on?" And Ben tells him, "Hey, I popped the question. She said yes."
Yeah.
Johnny's like, "Yes, it's about time. It's fantastic. That's awesome." And Ben says, "One more thing, man. I want you to be my best man.
Yeah. Which at that point, I was like, Johnny's gonna say yeah.
Way to step up. Way to just yes.
Yeah. And then we turn the page.
Johnny screams no. And of course you're like, whoa.
Yeah, that feels
animosity?
Yeah.
Hello?
Is it because of the hiring Jennifer to represent the kids?
Right,
Is
like,
that
are
what's
you
going
mad
on?
about something, bro? Like, talk to me. He's like, look, I can't accept this because everyone knows that the only person that should be your best man should be Reed Richards.
Yeah.
The fact that you're even asking me says that you've given up. You have no hope that they're coming back.
Yeah.
And I just can't. Now, in that moment, Johnny Storm, despite the fact that this is a friggin' temper tantrum,
Yeah.
has become the most mature I've ever seen him.
Yeah.
Like that is probably the sweetest, most
Yeah.
mature thing since he died.
Because it's
kind of move.
Yeah, because he sees it. He sees it for what it is. Like, Ben has moved on. He has begun that process. And no, there's no way Reed and Sue and the kids are
Gone. I refuse to believe it.
Yeah.
You can't make me. I don't wanna.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna. And sure enough, he's like, dude, I'm done.
Yeah.
And he takes off. And what I love is like Johnny has a moment.
Yeah.
He has a huge, deep, personal, like make or break moment.
Yeah.
Where he's putting it all out there. He says to the universe at large, Reed, I know you're out there. I know you're watching.
Yeah.
You're the smartest person ever. Show me something.
Yeah.
Show
Something.
me that you're still
Anything.
out there. I just need something.
Yeah.
Please.
And the tears.
And nothing happens.
Yeah. Because that's because then he flies back to Ben and Alicia, and he's crying, like he was just like on full fire as Human Torch. So that's how sad do you have to
He's
be?
done.
Yeah.
Like literally he extinguished himself
Yeah.
and is just broken in this moment.
Yeah.
And then you
Yeah.
turn the page to something fantastic.
Yeah.
Something impossible. You see Reed and Sue, and they're on some alien foreign place.
Planet, dimension, something.
Reed is building a
Yeah.
device, what Reed does best. And Sue asked the best questions.
Yeah.
Is this really going to work? What you plan to do seems impossible.
Yeah, but his response is so sweet and so like if it was, yeah. So his response initially is one question: Do you believe in me?
She says, always.
Yeah. And this is the response, and that is why I can do the impossible, because she believes.
That panel almost makes up for all the years that he was crappy to her in the books.
Yeah.
You know, where he called her a silly girl or, you know.
Yeah, like all like, hey, let's reinvent Reed as a douche.
Right.
Like, no, this is a husband. This is a father. This is a friend, and
it's a good man.
Yeah.
It's a good man right here. So he starts up this thing, and all of a sudden there's this blue light.
Yeah.
Shines over the entire city.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone everywhere is seeing it. Of course, I feel kind of bad. The only person that doesn't see it is Alicia. Because she's like, what's going on?
What's going on?
What is it? Everybody's reacting. What's happening? It's so rude.
Yeah. Reed, you couldn't have made it as a sound.
I know, right? It's so bad. I love
Evil
like
Reed.
Medusa and Crystal have
Yeah.
a moment. Luke Cage has a moment. I love that Wyatt and Jen are together.
Yeah.
Are they on a date? I mean, they used to.
Yeah.
It's a thing. Out in space, there is a 4.
Yeah.
Cosmically lit, shining over the entire world. That's a statement right there, man. I mean, boom, there you go. Doesn't matter how impossible, the science of it all doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
They're coming back.
Yeah.
They're coming. They're on the way. That's beautiful.
Yeah. It's an amazing first issue, and we're still not done.
That's right. So we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4,
It's real short.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9-page story.
Yeah.
Dan Slott, Simon Bianchi, which brings us back to Doom.
Yes.
Doom has been through many iterations, changes lately.
Since Secret Wars and Battle World and all that stuff.
In this, I think we're going to see the most powerful Doom yet.
Yes. Yeah, because we'll get to it, but he is feeling himself.
Yeah. So we have a young woman who is breaking into Doomstadt, capital of Latveria.
Yeah.
She's into Castle Doom, and there's literally a curfew going on.
Curfew. There's tanks. There's giant robots.
Right. The statement is violators will be terminated.
Yeah.
Violators of like a curfew.
Yeah.
Will be terminated. That's the Doom way.
Yeah. But is it?
So as she's running through, she finds a horde of Doombots.
Yeah.
And is like, look, I need your master. I need Doom.
Yeah.
Where is Doom? And all of a sudden, he shows up.
Yeah. He's got his face covered, but not with something. He's got a hood over his head, so you can't see.
Right. He's wielding magic.
Yeah.
Of all things.
Got
like a burlap sack tied around his waist, like
not the regal
Doom. No, this is straight off the Hudson Doom.
Yeah.
Like, this dude is broken. And she's telling him as a loyal subject of Latveria, like, we need you.
Yeah. It's a different perspective.
It is.
I keep when I think of Doom, I think of a despot.
Right.
Not
the right hand of the people, like not the fist for the people even.
Yeah.
Like he's always been presented, and it's kind of an interesting thing. You don't necessarily see stories where people need to liberate Latveria.
Yeah.
Latverians are very proud of their leader.
Yeah.
And it's not even like a false thing. It's not a coerced thing.
Yeah.
He's really done well for them in their eyes. They trust in Doom.
Yeah.
And he reveals himself, his face.
Yeah.
Which is
it's back to being
gnarly.
Yeah.
Very,
proactive.
Yeah. Very, very bumpy.
Yeah.
Textured. Looks textured. I don't even know if he has hair.
I don't know.
Doesn't look like it. But she pulls one of the Doombot masks off and offers it to Doom. It's like, this is your true face.
Yeah. Because like her thing about your motherland has suffered scars in your absence. She's endured dictators and strongmen. Like, that means people have come in and taken over.
Yes. Other people have sat on the throne of Doom, and none of them were for us.
Yeah.
I love it. Doom looks at the mask and says, men fear this mask.
Yeah.
She says outsiders.
Yeah.
For Latverians, that is the face of hope.
Mm-hmm.
The face of Doom.
Yeah.
It is fantastic. She leads a rebel army out.
Yeah.
So close to morning. Curfew is almost lifted.
Yeah.
And they're like, you stupid girl,
Yeah.
You're going to die for no reason. You're here and you're alone. It's it. And she's like, no, not alone.
No.
Doom himself comes through and is like, I'm going to show everyone that Doom is.
Yeah. Yeah, because he could take control of those giant robots that are standing there, and he doesn't.
And he does.
He
shuts them down.
Yeah.
Clatang, turned off.
Yeah.
Boop, boop.
And he's still he's got the mask, but he's still in that
very tunicky burlap sack. I feel bad for the soldiers sitting underneath him.
Yeah, because
they're catching the
full
view of Doom.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing his Doomy Doom.
The Von Doom.
I had it until you said that. Doom and Victory is that one.
Yep.
But wait, there's more.
There's more.
This is a great little nice little fan page piece.
Yeah.
Wonderful letter from Tom Brevoort, which is really cool. And then we get the final story.
Yep.
It's Impossible Man. Reading this. With some feelings about the fact that the Fantastic Four has not actually reformed in this book.
Yeah.
And as only Scotty Young could, this is illustrated with so much fun and flair and silliness.
Yeah.
I hope that this continues throughout the entire run. This is so brilliant. It's pretty wonderful. I actually thought this was a great capper to what this issue was. That's Fantastic Four #1, man.
It's what Marvel's needed.
Yeah, yeah. The world's greatest comic magazine, right there. It says it yet again. We're back, baby.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
It's Marvel. Marvel's really their legacy stuff. The way they're renumbering again kind of bothers me.
Right.
But their commitment to new characters will have their new comics. The old characters will have their
classics.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good stuff. Definitely check this out. Grab one of the 50 billion covers because somebody's got to buy those things.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
It's good stuff.
Do it. Do it now.